Hey y'all, so I'm just gonna do a little recap from my live. Just for anyone who didn't get the privilege to see it, y'all missed it because I was spilling the tea. But let's get into it. So, 10 things I regret after high school and also during high school. So, we're just gonna do a recap of the 10. So, the first one is let me get my pen so I can tick it off again. Is not taking my dreams seriously in high school. Anyone that's in high school right now and have an entrepreneurial spirit or wants to become a singer or a dancer, I suggest you really take it seriously. Take it seriously like you are already in that position that you can actually execute. I know a lot of people in high school will say, "Oh, I'm gonna wait till I go off to college. I'm gonna wait until I become like older to follow my dreams." But I'm telling you, life is now. So live in the present and follow your dream right now. You'll never know where it will take you. All right, so that's number one. Check. Okay, the next one is choosing the right friends. I said on the live, but I'm going to say it again here. I believe in high school, it's better to create connections than to create friendships. Because, especially in high school, after you leave, you probably will never see your friends again. But if you have created a connection, you can definitely utilize that connection for the future, and it can actually help you and benefit you for any other activities or any other networking things that you want to accomplish. So I suggest you always do connecting instead of actual friendships. Keep it business, nothing personal. Okay, what's next on the list is not doubting how smart I was in high school. So I was actually going in high school in Jamaica for my freshman and my sophomore year. Then I moved to America and did my junior and senior. Because Jamaica was under the British colony and their educational system, it was 10 times higher than American system. Well, I wouldn't want to say higher, I would just want to say at a faster pace. So basically whatever was taught in grade 12 in America, we already learned in grade 9 in Jamaica. So it was pretty easy for me in America, but it was not easy for me in Jamaica. So because I came up with that mindset that school and education was hard, even though I was passing and you could see like an increase in my grades, I still had that doubt in myself to say I'm not smart enough. I just used the excuse of, oh, it's because I've already learned all these things already, why it's so easy for me now. But my teachers and my counselors didn't see it that way. I was on the honor roll every single year or every single semester. I was basically one of the top students. I think I was the fourth in the school. But it's, from my perspective, it didn't feel like I actually accomplished this big goal because it just seemed easy. And I really wish I didn't look at it like that way, because I even had a teacher jokingly said, you could have applied for Yale if you wanted to. And it kind of broke my heart that I didn't think like that, because like now I'm like, wow, I really could have applied for Yale. Like, what if I actually thought I was smart and actually applied? Like, you never know. And that's something that I wish that I could have utilized. Now, next on my list is thinking that I had to get a further education to pursue my dreams. Like, that to me now sounds so dumb, like sounds so stupid. And I don't know why, like, I literally thought that. I wanted to be a fashion designer. I wanted to own my own clothing brand, and a plus size clothing brand at that. And I assumed that in order to do so, I would have to go to fashion school. I have to learn the trade. I would have to learn how the things are set up. When really all I could have done was went to YouTube University and learned myself for free. And I really wish that I understood that concept, because I could have started even in high school and I probably would have been like the next Brandon Blackwood today. So if you believe that your dream requires extra education, especially if it's something as building your own empire, being an entrepreneur, being a singer, being a writer, just know that you don't need an extra degree. You just need that perseverance to push through and to make sure that you're doing what you gotta do in order to succeed. Okay, check. Next on the list is loving myself from an earlier stage. Oh my gosh, guys, if there's nothing I cannot tell you on this list, is just to love yourself. Don't care what anybody has to say about you. Don't care how they feel about you. Don't care how they breathe around you. Because at the end of the day, if you are a light, you have to shine. If you are different, you have to stand out. Like, there's nothing worse than being placed in a box and then looking back over your life and realizing you could have been the person that you were destined to be, but because of someone else, because of how someone made you feel, you end up becoming like everyone else. And I don't want you to go through that. I have actually went through a season of me being a people pleaser, me trying to have everyone to like me because I was just so scared of being hated. When now I'm like, I love the fact that people don't like me because that shows that not everybody's for me, and that shows that I'm still okay. Like, I'm still alive, and people still don't like me, and I live rent free in their heads, and I think that's something powerful, you know. But hey, that's just me. So that is it. Keep loving yourself, keep shining. You are God's creation and you have a purpose on this earth. So girl, you better show it off, okay? Shake what your mama gave you. Number 6 is relationships and insecurities. I really wish that I was not insecure in myself. When I was in high school, I was on the bigger side. I was always the odd girl out because the girls were basically light skinned, slim, petite, and very pretty. Whereas it was me being a bigger girl. I think I'm really pretty, dark skin. So you kind of know my dilemma, you know? And because of that, I was not as confident in going up to someone and talking to someone or even trying to reciprocate an energy. And I think because of that, I missed out on having a great experience with someone that now looking back, I'm like, damn, that person actually did. I think that person liked me. That's weird. And because of my own insecurities and my own thoughts about myself, I literally say a guy like that can never like me. And I had to start changing my mindset because look at me, like, girl, yeah. Now, number 7 is not networking properly. This is also going back to making connections instead of friends. If I knew to network properly, some of the friends that I had in high school, I probably would not have had them. And some of the people that I never talked to in high school, I probably would have talked to them. And this is why you have to base everything off your future self. Because if you base yourself off the present, you will not make it. But if you base yourself off the future, you will definitely make it. Okay? I think I want to do a part 2, so just let me know.